Hello there, divine biddies. I'm back here today, and I was reading a lot, and I came across this really, really, really interesting subject. I would say that I think a lot of us women do without even knowing it, and it's super important for your relationship. So let's just get right to it. Um, Here are 9 signs that you, my friend, are mothering your man, which is a no. Like, in my past relationships, I would be like the mother of all mothers for my man, and like it really doesn't end well. First of all, if you think about, like, how the heck are you gonna be sexy and seductive and just attractive to your man if you remind him of his mother? So I think we all should, if we want the attraction and the polarity to, be there for our other half, we really have to work on not mothering our man. So here are 9 signs that we are mothering our man. Okay, the number 1 sign, and I think probably 97% of us do this, is nagging our man. First of all, it does not feel good. Like, your soul, your divine being does not feel good when you're nagging your man. Like, sorry, I was trying to picture like how me myself, like how I feel. I feel like, first of all, the more you nag, the more they ignore you. It's like, what's the saying? It goes in one ear and out the other. So that's not gonna work. And nagging is basically saying, like, I know you're gonna forget, like, I know you don't think I'm important, but can you do this? And like, when someone nags me, like, I like, I don't know if it's subconsciously, but I just like kind of ignore them. Like, please stop. So yeah, just don't nag your man. Tell him one time, and I can almost guarantee you that he'll pay attention to you more if you just tell him like one time and wait until he'll do it, because he'll do it. All right, number 2. So I think we all get to, not all, but like a lot of us had past relationships where we basically force our men or our man to agree with what we say, or else we get pissed off. And I don't know, I think, like, all this time I had to myself, like, I cannot believe that I act like that. Like, okay, well, if I don't get my way, then I'm gonna get pissed off. Like, no, that's not how it works. So like, basically, you're telling him to just lie to you, like, agree to everything you say, because he's not gonna like the consequences of disagreeing. So he's just gonna do you lip service and agree to everything, but actually, like, don't do anything. That's even more frustrating. So I think that, as feminine women, we should create a safe place in our relationships where, like, we can put our problems on the table. We're equal, and we can disagree, like, but we can still get along. Like, disagreement is not the end all be all. All right, the 3rd sign that you, girl, are mothering your man is that you do everything. So you clean, you cook, you plan, you drive, you pay for everything. Like, I so get it. Like, in the beginning of relationships, like, I feel like us women, we want things to happen fast because we go off of emotions. So we're like, oh my gosh, I want to be with this person, I want to live with this person. So, like, we want things in our timeline. So then we start to go into our masculine energy, and we start doing things like, oh, I'm gonna buy him this so he likes me. I'm gonna text and call him all the time, so that he likes me and he won't forget about me. But that's not how men fall in love, and that's just setting you up to like do everything. Like, if you want to be with this man for the rest of your life, you're basically teaching him that, babe, I'll do everything just as long as you're with me. So if you do everything in your relationship, that is a sign that you are mothering your man. And if you think about it, like, hello, his mama. His mama had to do everything for him growing up. So again, you're reminding him of his mother, and like, no man in the right mind wants to be attracted, wants to marry, wants to have sex with someone that reminds him of his mother. Alright. Next sign that you are mothering your man is that you notice that he wants to stay at work, or he like always wants to work. Like, he doesn't want to come home to you. He just wants to work as much as possible. I think that's like a clear cut sign that you are stressing him out. He doesn't want to come home to you. I can say this because this is what happened in my last relationship. I was masculine energy AF, and like, I still cannot believe that was me, like 2 years ago. But anyways, like, I noticed that he would always want to work on the weekends when he was off. He didn't want to spend time with me, and I'm like, what the hell? But like when you come to think about it, like, who wants to spend time with a woman who is gonna stress him out on his days off, who he can't even state his opinion because you're gonna get pissed off. Everything has to be your way. So, like, it makes sense that he wouldn't want to be home. So yeah, if you notice that he's staying at work more often, then you're probably stressing him out. You're probably mothering him. Alright, number 5 sign is that he stops doing little things for you. So, like, I know we all say, like, oh my gosh, in the beginning, like, he was trying to get with me, and he like would pick me a little flower, to attract me. But I think it all boils down to, like, they stop doing the little things because they're afraid, like, we're not gonna like it. They're afraid of doing it wrong, and then we're gonna start, like, complaining that he didn't do it right. We're gonna say he did it wrong. So, like, altogether, he's just gonna take that away so that you have less of a reason to complain to him. Alright, number 6 is, oh, this is a huge one. So, like, you give advice that he didn't ask for. Like, that's so huge. I used to do that all the time. Like, I would not have confidence and faith in my relationships before, and like, I would just constantly be giving him advice that he didn't ask for. Like, that is so emasculating. What was wrong with me? You're basically making him think that he cannot figure it out on his own. And like, masculine energy is figuring stuff out, even if it takes longer than what your way was gonna be, And like, again, that's gonna remind him of his mother, and then he's like, you're gonna kill attraction, and then you're gonna go to roommate syndrome, where you guys basically live together but act like roommates. All right. Number 7 is you are controlling. Like, this is huge. Like, I know I say that for all of them, but I think this is probably the hugest one. But so if you find yourself trying to control his finances, trying to control who he calls, his text messages, checking his location, checking his diet, you know, checking like, oh my gosh, you were 20 minutes late from work. Like, what the hell were you doing, you know? But again, that's what mothers do, not partners, not like romantic partners. Cause like we're supposed to be like two whole beings together, not like, oh, I have another kid. You know how like women joke about that, like, oh, I got another kid at home. But yeah, so like I highly, highly, highly recommend, because it's also good for you. Like, it'll stress you out so much less if you just let it go and stop trying to control everything. Like, I used to do this too, try to control everything, but what it comes down to is that you are the only person that you can change. You are the only person that you can control. And once you really live out that idea, like, life is gonna do a 180 for you. Like, I'm so serious. All right, number 8 is you try to get in the way of his friends and his hobbies, because you don't want him to find happiness elsewhere. Like, you want him to spend all his time with you. You know, you want his world to be evolved around you. And like, that's a huge no-no in relationships, because you need to be a multifaceted person. This is how I was too, like, my whole life. Like, before 2 years ago, like, I would like not hang out with all of my friends because I had a new boyfriend. I wanted to spend all my time with him. You know, I would stop doing all the stuff I loved because I wanted to be with him. But then, like, it feels good in the moment, but like, if you are really looking to be with this person long term, like, you can't just focus all your energy on one person. That's gonna kill attraction. That's gonna kill the polarity. So obviously, you both need a life outside of your partner. All right. Number 9 is, I think I said this one already, but you, like, before he even starts a task, you assume that it won't work and your way is a better way. So there you have it. 9 signs that you are mothering your man. And I think that is like so common with us women. I don't know if it's like society or like we think that's how we show them that we care, but like what we're really doing is emasculating them, and we're stepping into our masculine energy. So that means we would have to do everything, cook, clean, be pregnant for 9 months. You know, I don't know. I'm so into like dynamics. Like, we need to have masculine and feminine. So anyways, I really hope that you found this video helpful. If you did, please subscribe. Write in the comments below like what you think. Are you mothering your man? Do you want to stop mothering your man? And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.